Good morning. So I've been doing these Bravelle shots and I had looked up some videos, but I decided to go ahead and make one of my own on how to administer the Bravelle injectables and mix it. So I have everything here this morning. I'm doing 150 international units, so I actually have 2 powdered containers and then 1 saline. I'm going to pop the caps off those, put them in my little trash bag I keep here. Alright. I always prep by opening everything. Not all the stuff is needed, but it doesn't hurt to have on hand for afterwards. Gauze, alcohol swab, the needle, very important, syringe, and Q-cap. So I always start by washing my hands really well first, very important. So for me, I'm going to go right next to the belly button. Go ahead and hit it up with the alcohol, let it start drying. I'm going to take my syringe and I'm going to twist on my Q-cap. Notice I'm keeping everything in the plastic, not really handling it. I go ahead and pull back the syringe. So I'm going to go ahead and pull back the syringe just past the 1, since I'm going to be drawing 1 milliliter of the water, saline. So push it in and let it come back out. I try to make sure I get as many air bubbles out as I can, so it's nothing but the saline solution. With the Q-cap still attached to it, I'm just going to go ahead and wiggle the bottle off itself. So I drop the remaining in my sharps container. Oops. Then I'm going to go ahead and start with my first powder. Put it in. It doesn't take a lot. It's actually pretty much already dissolved, as you can tell, but I still go ahead and give it a little swirl. Upside down, draw it back out. Now this time it's okay if you get a little extra air in it, because you're about to go ahead and put it back into another one, and then you can just make sure you draw more saline than anything. So pop that one off. Dispose. Last one. Again, it's pretty much already dissolved, but for peace of mind, right? Then draw it back. Get rid of any big air bubbles that I have. I do leave a little bit of air right here, as you can see, so that whenever I do remove it, I pull the last one off, I twist my Q-cap off, I throw that in my trash. I actually just push up on it lightly until it comes up to the tip. At which point, again using the plastic, I twist on my needle. So this one's really important. You don't throw the cap away, because clearly you still need to dispose of the sharp. So my shirt came down a little bit. I'm going to re-clean with the alcohol swab. Let it kind of dry. Oops. Again, make sure there's no air in it. Now there's an angle to the needle, which is very kind of difficult to see, but whenever you insert, that's going to be the angle you want to run it to the skin. When you put it in, you want to put it in fast, and you're going to draw it out fast when you're done. So pinch up the skin where you're going to be inserting it, turn the needle the right way, and plunge. Now I unpinch the skin, I continue to hold it steady with my other hand, and I slowly push in the solution. you're done, I always place my hands back and pull straight out. Make sure you're not bending it. You're likely to get blood that way. I always follow it up with an alcohol wipe. It is common to see some of the medication come back out. And just in case, although it hardly ever does, I have a little piece of gauze and I usually just throw my shorts over it. So, one of the most important parts, disposing of the needles. Definitely something you don't want to leave laying around. So, sharps container. Trash. And that is it for 150 international units of Bravelle. Thanks.